Hello and welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to continue with the project that is created in the last video. Now what we have to do is we will configure the onboard LED onto the Raspberry Pi Pico, and we will blink the onboard LED with a delay of 250 milliseconds. So let's get started. So before that, so we need to know what are the functions that we are going to use. For that, go to your favorite browser and search for the Raspberry Pi Pico. Click on this link, getting started with Raspberry Pi Pico, and scroll down where we will see the documentation of the Raspberry Pi Pico. Here we will find all the documentation of the Raspberry Pi Pico. So download all these things except this Raspberry Pi Pico Python SDK. We are only concentrating on the Raspberry Pi Pico C++ SDK. Now I have already downloaded those things and I have placed it here. So first you need to open the Pico R3A4 pinout diagrams to know all the pinouts that are coming out of the Raspberry Pi Pico. So here you will see all the list of pin numbers and as well as their corresponding functionality what they are going to provide. And here we have a onboard LED, so which is actually connected to GPIO 25. So now what we are going to do is we will configure this GPIO 25 as a output, and we will blink the LED with a delay of 250 milliseconds. Also open the Raspberry Pi Pico SDK. This documentation will tells all the libraries and tools that are used for the C++ development on the RP2040 microcontrollers, which is basically based on the C or C++ SDK. Here we will look at all the API functions that are provided for the Raspberry Pi Pico, and we will use the API calls for our blink LED. So now we are actually programming with GPIO. Now we have to look for the GPIO API calls. So go to the Raspberry Pi Pico C or C++ SDK and go to chapter 4. Here they are providing all the library documentation, and we need to go for the hardware GPIO. So it provides general purpose input and output API calls. So we need this. You can also select from here. So you can click here. So it will go to 4.1.9 section where it specifies the hardware underscore GPIO, and scroll down where you will able to find out the functions list. So these are all the GPIO functions that are provided along with the C or C++ SDK for the Raspberry Pi Pico, and we need a couple of functions here to configure the onboard LED. So the first function is GPIO initialization. So you can click on here, it will go to here, and then it will describe what this API call does. So initialize a GPIO for a particular function, okay, and clears the output enable, set as input, clear any output value, okay. So now before using any API calls provided by the C or C++ SDK, so we need to include here, so include the library here, and here the GPIO library actually is under hardware, so we need to access here. So type the hardware. To show the options, press Ctrl and spacebar. It will show all the options which are related to this text. So click on here hardware, it will automatically, and then slash. Now we want, see, it is showing all the header files which are under hardware. So now we need gpio.h. First step is we need to initialize the GPIO 25. Why? Because the onboard LED is connected to GPIO 25. Now to initialize the any GPIO, call GPIO underscore init, and we need to specify the pin number. So instead of specifying the pin number as a 25, so what I am going to do is I'll define a macro here and name it as a LED pin, and I'll specify it as a 25, and then instead of passing 25 number here, so we can pass this macro. The second step is we need to set the direction of the GPIO pin. So here our intention is to blink the onboard LED with, so that means we need to configure the GPIO as a output. So again go to the documentation and search for the relevant API call. So I think GPIO set dir is the function, so set a single GPIO direction. So out means true for the out and false for the in. So what we will do is we'll configure here and GPIO underscore set dir. So to find the what are the function parameter that we need to pass, you can hover your mouse here on the function name and it will show all the options that we need to provide for this function call. So the first option is the GPIO pin and the second one option is the out. So GPIO pin is LED underscore pin and we need to specify as a GPIO underscore out. So now we have successfully configured the GPIO and we also set the GPIO as the output pin. In the while loop, we are going to toggle the LED with a delay of 250 milliseconds. To do that, so again go to the CRC++ SDK and find out the GPIO function. So here I am able to see the GPIO underscore put, so which basically drive a single GPIO to high or low. Now call the GPIO underscore put. So the first parameter is I need to pass the GPIO pin and the second parameter is the value. So now what I am going to do is pass the first parameter as a LED pin and then high. Next call for the delay. To provide a delay, there is a function called sleep underscore ms which will provide the delay in milliseconds and provide the delay into 250 milliseconds. So what I am going to do is I'll copy paste these two functions here and I'll paste it here. Instead of passing 1, pass the 0 here. This means that we are passing 0 to the GPIO pin. Now we are done with the code. Save the code. Now we need to compile the code. So to compile the code, in the bottom corner you will see options called build. Click on this build. Make sure that your toolkit is selected as a GCC for ARM. It will take some time. You can see the build progress in the output here. Now we can see that the build is completed successfully. Now connect your Raspberry Pi Pico to your computer by pressing the boot select button on the board and release the boot select button. Now you will able to see a Raspberry Pi Pico detected as a mass storage device. To upload the code onto the Raspberry Pi Pico, go to the workspace, click on this link, go to build folder and drag and drop the blink.uf2 file onto the Raspberry Pi Pico. Now once it is copied, you will able to see the onboard LED is blinking with a delay of 250 milliseconds. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.